thanks for tuning in to Muscle Cars and Hot Rods. It's a humid monsoon day here in the Tucson desert, and I've got quite a bit of stuff happening in the shop. So stick around and I'll take you on a tour of what we've been up to. Okay, we got the 69 Mustang up on jack stands. I took the wheels off and scrubbed them all up, polishing out the new chrome. And then in the back here, I went ahead and undercoated the wheel housings to make them look nice and clean. Did that all the way around the car. Over here on the driver's side floor pan, where we welded in that floor pan, I went ahead from the bottom side and seam sealed and undercoated it so that it looks nice and good and should last another 10-20 years. We got the driver's side mirror on, and in order to do that, I went ahead and put brand new nut certs in behind these screws. Got the nice gasket in there, polished out the screws and went ahead and put those in. And then we ran the remote to the inside of the car. I went ahead and installed the dome light into the headliner. We've got the new visors in. And the back seat belts have been bolted down in factory location. I blacked out the knobs on the rear quarter glass handles for the interior set up to block the louvers for the 4-piece hood. This is a major blocking challenge because you want to block each one of these louvers, which I don't know, there's probably 20-30 of them here. You want to block them all nice and straight, and then feather them into the straight panel without causing undercuts. So that's a bit of a challenge, and that's probably going to take a couple hours, and that's what I plan on spending the rest of the afternoon on. Car fans, time to do a little work on the Dart, so let me show you what we got going on it. Okay, when I begin the body work on a car, I start by fitting all the panels, and as you can see, I've gone through and started fitting the deck lid all the way around, and I've run into this issue right here where the deck lid is too close to the quarter panel and quarter extension. To fit, I've gone ahead and scribed a line to 1/4 inch, and that's where I'll grind back and I'll weld, and I'll just go ahead and cut and tack a few inches the whole way through, and then I'll go through and weld the whole area, and that's what I got going on this afternoon. Okay, now that we've ground down every few inches and then put a few tacks in the whole way down to the trunk, you can see we got a nice little gap happening now. So now we'll just have to finish the weld all the way around. Alright, now we can see that we've gone through and welded the entire seam. I'll go ahead and grind that, see if I missed any welds, hit them, and then scribe a nice straight line and grind it so that I have my nice 3/16 inch gap between the quarter panel and the deck lid. Now you'll see that the welds are a little bit chalky, and that's because I used a flux core wire. I had the bottle and everything for the welder, but I'd never welded with flux core, so I went ahead and gave it a try, and it seems to be okay. Sparks a little bit more, but the welds look pretty good still. people. Now on the 69 Mustang project, we just got a new set of 3-point seat belts for the front. Let me show you what we got going on. Okay, now on the 69 Mustang coupe, the factory seat belt setup for the front seats is this lap retractable catch, this shoulder catch, and then 2 latches on a lap belt, which I'm sure was quite cumbersome. So let me show you the aftermarket setup. Okay, now with the aftermarket setup, it makes it more like a modern car, where you've got just the 3 points, the 1, 2, and 3 points. There's 1 lap catch, and then the shoulder piece works like a modern car piece. I was able to use all factory anchor locations for the seat belts, and that's how you do a quick install.